week 5 of live journaling with Trish, becoming her, our 12-week program that we've been doing for the past 5 weeks. I thank you guys and I appreciate you for hanging with me this long. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that I lasted this long. So thank you guys for hanging in here with me. And even though you can't always catch it live, that's fine. I've got a lot of great feedback from those of you who have gone in afterwards and caught the recordings and all of that. So I do not count it lightly. Raise you guys up a little bit, that you are spending some of your time with me. This is a beautiful day, Thursday. This is the week of resurrection celebrations if you are a Christian. And so I just dropped off of Facebook, so I had to go back. Try to go back. Sorry, I don't know. I dropped for some reason on Facebook, but yeah. So as I was saying, thank you guys for hanging out with us for week 5 of becoming her live journaling with Trish. I'm not gonna hold you long. This is Resurrection week, and so I know a lot of people are probably even at church on today. So I want you guys to have a safe. Today is just off. Again, Facebook. Thank you guys for joining. I've been having issues, so I'm being bumped off. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to get through this today. Welcome, YouTube. Thank you. You've been in here through all of these technical issues, and I thank you for hanging out. But I'm not going to be on here long because I'm having so many issues. Don't want to tarry with the time. But we are on week 5 of our live journaling with Trish in our journey of becoming her. I want to do a couple of quick announcements before we jump in. Like I said, it's not going to take long, even though this is a huge topic today. We're going to probably spend a little time on it next week as well as week 6. But I want to thank Connected Women Magazine. They're going to be featuring me on April 16th. So stay tuned. I will probably be posting some stuff about it. So thank you, Connected Women Magazine. And in saying that, I have to thank my my PR team, Swagger Magazine, Fancy, her and her team are immaculate. I love them. Thank you for setting up that opportunity for me. But I also want you to go and check out Swag Her Magazine. I'm going to put it in the comments. I am on the April cover of Swag Her Magazine. So make sure you go over and check out not just my article, but there are a lot of other good, amazing articles. It's some amazing women out here just really, really doing some awesome things. So make sure you go and check out Swag Her Magazine. As I stated, I will put the link in the comments. And the last thing, or one of the last things, is this is my sister. I know I had to go live. Oh my God. Sorry, acting crazy. Okay, so and the next thing is they also provided me with the travel book, and this is an amazing little tool that you can take with you. So whenever I'm doing at speaking engagements or I'm at a network event, these little travel books, as you see, it has me on the cover, and it says the soft life of structure. And you go in and we have it just kind of tells you or whomever and this is Francesca, she's my PR person, but it kind of tells everyone who you are, what you stand for, and what you're doing right now at this point in this genre. And I requested this special section of here where we're talking about journaling, because you know, guys, this is what I love to do. So it's living unapologetically, and it talks about your voice, your evolution, and your purpose. So, and I don't know if that was on camera, but that's what it says there. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. So I will be using this a lot. I think this is an amazing, oh, and I forgot I was on the back. This is just an amazing marketing tool. I love it. And the only other last thing is we do have the Becoming Her prompt book. It's not, we don't have physical copies. As I stated before, if you want a physical copy, DM me and we'll have to order it. You have to pay for this because it costs money. But if you would like a free copy of Becoming Her, make sure you go to trishstandley.com. You will have to fill out just a little form, and then once you fill that out, send it to me. I will shoot you the link so you will have it digitally available for you. And this is a 12-week rollout of Becoming Her live journal prop book. Okay, so we are on week 5, and this is a huge topic because we're talking about boundaries. And as we always start out, we want to start out and be totally honest about how we are feeling, and we want to be in tune with ourselves and make sure that we are really being honest, and not even lying to ourselves in these type situations. So we have four prompts that fall under boundaries. And the first prompt is, where in my life do I feel drained instead of nourished? And that's a huge one. Now there's gonna be times when you like people, and people getting on your nerve, and that's normal and that's okay. However, if you're feeling like that every encounter, every day, you might want to sit back and really spend some time on this one, because where in your life do you feel drained instead of nourished? Okay, that's the first prompt that falls under boundaries. This is going to help us learn our boundaries and exercise our boundaries. The second one is, what relationship or situation requires clearer boundaries? Mm. So what's going on right now that's current? Hey, everybody that's tuning in, I'm sorry. I've had so much going on, especially technical issues, but I'm sorry. I didn't even speak to you guys. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I'm so honored that you're here hanging out with me. Thank you, girl power. Girl power. Thank you so much. And so the next prompt is, what relationship or situation requires clearer boundaries? Ooh, it could be parents, it could be children. A lot of times, as if you're close to my age, your children are older, they're young adults, and you have to establish boundaries on that level. And the same with them, that same, don't get your feelings hurt if your child is trying to establish a boundary in for you in their lives. That's what you want them to do. You want them to be able, because if they can do that with you, they will be able to go out in the world and absolutely do it to them out there. So it hurts, it don't feel good, it stings. Yes, I know, but you have to allow your children to speak their truths. Young adult children, I won't say children, young adults with parents that are you're out of the house, or you are literally a young adult. You have to give your parents the space, the time, the freedom and communication to set boundaries for you, because your boundaries do change as you get older on both ends, both the child and the parent. So you both have to be open and have an open line of communication so that you can set those boundaries. One of the things, and I'll share this, one of the things that we've always done, because I grew up with a house full of girls, and one thing we've always done, because all of us got big butts. Well, one of the things that we would do is hit each other on the butt, like, get out of here. We do even do my mom like that. She hated it, but we would do that. And when India, now with India, she didn't like that, and she told me at a young age. I think she was probably about 10. No, I don't like that. And so that was her boundary. Even though I didn't see anything wrong with it, even though it didn't bother me, it bothered her. And I needed her to know that her body is hers, and it doesn't matter whether it's me, especially if it's a male out here, that you have a power in your no. If I had said, girl, we do this, and we've been doing this all our life, I don't know why you so sensitive, I don't know what, that would have taught a bad lesson, number one, because at that point you're letting her know her body's not her own. And so I don't want to dwell on that, but I just wanted to leave that as an example of we really, really, truly have to allow boundaries even when it comes to our children. So, number two, what relationship or situation requires clearer boundaries? The next one is, what does a healthy no look like for me in this season? What was a healthy no back then may not have been, it may have changed. Life is all about evolution and evolving and growing and coming into the realization of who we are as a person. Um, we have to, and we say this line all the time, we have to teach people how to treat us. And as we change seasons in life, we may have to reteach or kind of guide in a little different way, a different direction. You know what I mean? And so it's healthy to say and be able to say and stand on your no. It's okay to say no. And what does that look like? What does that look like for you? If someone is requiring you, they're like a gnat in your life, and every time you turn around, they got some stuff going on, and you are just at a point in your world where you just want peace. You're looking for. I will share this. Coming into 2026, one of the things that I will say no to is give and get. I'm a giver by nature. I can't help but be. Sometimes I overgive. Um, but in 26, I'm no longer giving. I'm going to start asking for my take. And so that's a new boundary that I have in place, and I have to work it out and exercise it in every aspect of my life. But it's no more pouring out all the time. It's no more of that. It's got to be, and everything isn't monetary. Everything isn't. It's time for me is more than money, and so that is something that's a new boundary for me. I'm not going to just be giving. If you love me and you are in my life and you're a part of my life, you should be pouring into me as well. Okay. All right. So, but yes, that's the third prompt, and it's what does a healthy no look like for me in this season? And I really like that one. I really like that. I say I have really started developing the power of no, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. It's bringing me a lot of freedom, and it's allowing me to live the soft life that I desire to live at this stage in life. And the very last prompt is, how would my life shift if I protected my peace daily? How would your life shift if you had more peace and welcomed more peace in your, and what does it look like? What will it take in order for you to attain that peace? That's the hard one. So this week is going to be, like I said, this is a deep one, and I maybe it's just me, but I find boundaries and setting boundaries, and I know it's being overused. That term is being overused, but there is a lot of substance in it. Um, and so setting boundaries and standing on those boundaries and staying consistent in those boundaries is very hard for a lot of people, and it's very tough. And so we only have 1 week as far as the prompt journal is concerned. But if you, and like I said, on all of these, any of these weeks, if it needs and requires 2, 3 weeks or a month, that's whatever is going to get you to the place where you need to be in your journey of healing and becoming her. There is no timeline. If it take you longer than 12 weeks, praise it take you 12 months. Praise God you got there. That's how I look at it. It's all about the work and putting in the time and being honest. And in myself and being honest, I have been really trying to decide if I'm entering into another season where I need to go back to therapy, and I think I am. And so that is something that I'm going to be um, taking care of myself in this area, and I'm going to and have gotten back into therapy. And so I am really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being able to learn and utilize some new tools, and I hope that inspires you, encourages you. That is really what I wanted. I want this to be about us getting our thoughts out of our head and onto paper. Um, but I also wanted this to be a journey of healing, most of all. And I stated last week, and I'll state it. I need to start stating it every week. If you feel as you're going through this journey, excuse me, of journaling, tongue tied. If you're going through this journey of journaling and you find and get to a place where, you know what, I think I need to talk to somebody, please do so. Please do so. It is so healing, and it's freedom on the other side of that. I have had therapy before, and so I'm familiar with it, but I'm going to be uh, going a different therapist, so that will be new for me. That part will be new for me, and so I'm a slow truster, and it might take a minute, but I am going in really with my heart and my mind open to receive whatever it is that God has for me to receive, and whatever it is I need to do for Trish to heal. All right. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Again, you can get your free download of Becoming Her 12-week prompt book. Just go to my website, trishstandley.com. No www, just trishstandley.com. And I fell off of Facebook again. And try to, when you scroll down, go to trishstanley.com. Excuse me, Facebook. I'm having so many issues with y'all. Go to trishstanley.com and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. There is um, uh, something that you have to fill out. And then once you fill that out, I can send you the download. So you'll have the copy. I will no longer be putting the prompts on Facebook because I really want you to get the link. And it's free. If you want a hard copy, fine. I can make that happen. It's just going to cost you because I have to go and actually get it printed. And I'm okay with that if you're okay with that. All right. I got to go because Facebook, again, is about to shut down. But thank you guys for hanging out. I will put all of the information that I stated in the comments. And thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you later. Be good.